Ken McNamara, in June 1969, went to Miserior Agency in Aachen, Germany, and presented an application for rupees 32 lakhs for the construction of a classroom block, hostel, along with a common laboratory and trades block for the 3 high schools. In August 1972, Miserior approved the project and construction began, employing a workforce of more than 400 persons. Father Hans Hendricks, in January 1969, was appointed the parish priest. He began to tour the Catholics in far-flung villages more regularly. He carefully studied the tribal customs relating to marriage and saw that after the sacramental marriage in the church, the marriage party returned to the village to celebrate the real marriage according to the tribal customs. Hans began to make the ceremony one but inserting the mass and nuptial blessings in the village itself at the village marriage ceremony.
The people were missing the point that the Mass is a sacrifice. Jesus shed his blood for us there on Calvary, and that continues, the effect of his blood shedding continues in our lives. So when he first went amongst the people, Father Hans realized they don't realize that Mass is a sacrifice. So why not bring the context of a village puja into the Mass? And so with the bishop's permission at the time and with deep consultation with the people, he evolved this Khond Missa. And that has been beautiful in that, as one of my friends said in Australia, I'm seeing another video of the Mass, oh, Jesus is everywhere. If we take the meaning of the Incarnation seriously, then Jesus has taken to himself all that is good in our lives, including our culture. Jesus wishes to take that to the Father. And so that is what is happening here.
Father John Moore, early in 1968, suffered a heart attack, and Father Tom Keogh took over temporarily as principal. School numbers continued to grow so that in 1970 there were about 800 students. At the same time, a social service school for children of low-paid, unskilled laborers and others.
The social service school, as we know now, was started right at the beginning with Father Moore's initiative to give poor children who do have no other means of education a kind of basic education here in St. Xavier's. The classes were conducted by senior students and also volunteer teachers, and also there were some women organization who came in to start the school. It continued for a while, and then gradually it became more and more formal with more and more poor students joining in, and it became a more organized session with the teachers being hired and paid salary. This was over a period of several years. It didn't start right at the beginning, but by 1980, around that, it became more a formal school.
In 1971, Father Kamil Kuju took over as parish priest from Father Len Foster. New classrooms were built for St. Anthony's School, Jarangdi and Loyola School, Gomia. Early in 1973, the Samaritan Sisters settled in at Jarangdi, opened a dispensary, a small hospital for leprosy patients, and began teaching in the school. In 1974, the Christ Jesus Sisters came to Gomia, where they opened a dispensary and a place to accommodate poor patients.
This hospital started in 1974 as a small dispensary. Now we are another place, our own land. We have bought land, and Father Kamil Kuju was helping to buy the land, and all the priests from Hazaribagh, like Kevin Crony, Father Lula Sal, Father James Twitch, Father Peter Donnelly, all these people, they were very concerned for our life and for our mission, and they have helped us very much to build our supervising while we are building our house, and building was ready. At present we are in our own place and our own house. We call dispensary, we don't call big hospital, but we are more concentrated to the TB patient. These TB patients comes from far villages, especially this Koilari area, and they are getting cured within 9 months. They carry on their medicine, they come for the medicine and they take, and every day, every second day we have new patient.
On 5th June 1971, the new diocese of Daltonganj was erected with Father George Sopin, S.J., as the first bishop. He was consecrated on 30th October 1971 in Ranchi. For his first Mass in the new diocese, he went to the Dhori Mata shrine at Jarangdi to consecrate to Our Lady of the Mines his work and the people he was to serve. Returning to Daltonganj, he set up the first bishop's house on the top floor of a private nursing home in the bazaar. Father Tom Lees was appointed the diocese's first vicar general. Father Phil Crotty, in May 1970, was appointed parish priest with Father Gaudentius Kongari as his assistant. Prior to this, in his tertianship, he had spent a month in village Barahi in the home of Marcus Barwa, father of future Jesuit Ignatius Barwa, learning the Orao customs and language. On assuming charge, he learned that the previous parish priest had suggested the parish should be moved to a new site near to where at present is Carmel Hospital. He mentioned this to the parishioners, though the Ranchi tradition was to separate school and parish. The parishioners vehemently opposed the idea. The parish, with its historic church building, was stay where it is. Fortunately, the Archbishop and his councillors listened to the voice of the people, so there was no change. At the suggestion of the Archbishop, plans were made to set up a new parish in Gotgaon. Land was obtained and the Holy Cross Sisters agreed to build up a middle school and a girls' hostel. Father Bob Slattery pushed the school complex idea by having the 3 high schools more responsible for the middle and primary schools of the valley. One result was common: middle school final exams for all the middle schools. Despite valiant efforts by Father Michael Brady and Miss Shirley Mann, the Maria Rehabilitation Center failed to be a success and folded up in 1971. Father Brady returned to Australia. On the other hand, parish activities expanded in 1969 with Father Gorgonius de Mello as the parish priest and Father Lou Lasha as the assistant. Land was bought at Kakebar, where eventually the Hospital Sisters of St. Francis opened a dispensary and school. In 1971, Father de Mello was succeeded by Father Peter Lewis, who began to make regular contact with the Bedias, a small tribal group regarded as a branch of the Santhal tribe. During this time and later, we had great brothers. Brother Brian Slack, after being in St. Xavier's and other places for many years, was the director of Catholic Charities in Chandwa at the time of the 1966-67 famine. Brother Yakub Tirki was a man of many talents. Principals of TTI, Sitagada, of St. Robert's Middle School, Hazaribagh, of the Undergraduate College in Chainpur, Ranchi Archdiocese, brothers Francis Khaka and Nikolai Bilic were great builders throughout the Hazaribagh region. Brother Otto Bhosle was a quiet provider as minister in many communities. Brother Lawrence Saldana was the technical man for many years in Mahuadar and later the minister in many communities. Brother Francis Matthias was also a man of many talents, serving in many communities and at one stage with Brother Yakub Tirki managing the TTI.